We're doing a synth card right now. We're gonna get going. I gotta back up. Don't want to hit this pickup truck. Don't want to hit this car right here behind me. Here we go. All right. Now, I'm live right now. How y'all doing? I'm gonna talk like this through the whole episode. Goddamn, I'm gonna talk like a Southern boy. Because I love the South. I love Nashville. I love Texas. I like them big, you know what I'm saying? I like the big states, oh boy. Okay? No, I ain't gonna talk like that. I'm just fucking around. Yo, listen. It is I, Echo Craft. Greetings, he, she, they, them, vafangul. We're having a grand old time driving to the coal mine. Here I am. Yes, sir. So, you know, what sparked my interest, I know this is I'm probably gonna have major problems with this feed today. I don't know why, but I'm gonna. It's just the way it is anyway. So deal with it. I'm gonna deal with it. You gonna deal with it? I'm gonna deal with it. Everybody deal with it. Anyway, here we are driving to the coal mine, and I have to say that one of the things that I went back and looked at today while I was drinking my coffee and hanging with my puppy was, look at these beautiful, beautiful fall day here in New England. I mean, the trees are peaking. Everything is freaking beautiful. That's all I gotta say. The trees are red and we got orange. We got some green left. Oh, it's just gorgeous, man. Absolutely gorgeous. Love this time of year. So I was watching a video today on the Syncussion. Woo! I gotta tell you, I like that little drum machine. The Behringer Syncussion. The SY-1, is that what it's called? Yeah, I like it. $249, baby. Right? And I gotta tell you, it looks good. And I'm interested in it, you know? Welcome to the chat. He, she, they, them, vafangul. You know, I really think it's a very cool little drum machine. I think that it could be making its way into the arsenal. I am selling some stuff. I just got a notification saying that I sold the Behringer Spice today on Gear Exchange for what I was asking for it. So that's not too shabby, not too bad. Kind of makes me happy. Kind of makes me glad. Yeah. You know, I played with it. I liked it. I had fun with it. It was cool. But, you know, it's not my cup of tea. And I am selling some stuff, like I said, and I got to do it. I don't know what I'm going to buy. I got something coming. I hope it's today it's coming. Can't tell you what, but it's coming. I just bought a Lynn drum. Got to do the demo on that too. I got a couple of days coming up. I got to work on my track because I got to send that track into Twin Cities. You know, the benefit that he's doing is very cool. I'm an animal lover. I'm a dog lover, and you know, I think it's cool that he's helping out these animals. Because I got to tell you, what happens with animals, you know, in shelters, if they're not picked up and they're not adopted, they anesthetize them. They put them down, and that's not cool. You know, they were given life like us, and they deserve to live in a happy home and a good home. You know, so there's my plug for Twin Cities Oxygen's, you know, benefit that he's doing. It's quite the lineup, matter of fact. So, got to work on my track for that. Deadline is 25th, which is Saturday. So I'll be doing that. Very excited. Anyway, yeah, getting back to the Syncussion, man. I think it's cool. I really do. I think it's fantastic. I looked at it when it first came out, and I remember I saw Patch Dog's video, and there were a couple other people's videos that I saw that was very cool. And I remember the Syncussion drums when they first came out by Pearl. They were cool, but again, back then I was a drummer, man. I was, I still am a drummer, but I was like, you gotta have real drums. That's how I was, and I liked them in certain bands. I think it was Skinny Puppy and a couple other bands that adopted them and used them in their tracks. And I remember them, and I remember seeing a set, because it was you'd get two drums with them, real drums, that would trigger the unit. And I remember was it Guitar Center? It was called EU Wurlitzer in Boston. I remember playing. Used to love going into Boston and going to EU. It was great, a great store. And I remember playing them and thinking, wow, these are kind of interesting. But again, I was a purist drummer back then, and yeah, so I just thought it was thought they were cool. And when I saw that Behringer had come out with it, I thought it was a cool thing that Behringer did, because let's face it, man, whether you're gonna like it or not, and you don't like Uli and you don't like Behringer, whatever, get a fucking grip. Listen, the company's brought back some instruments that was sought after that are no longer around. And granted, he's brought back instruments that are still being made, but for less money. Whatever, get a message here. I don't know what that is. Whatever. And I think that I can't read the message. Okay, well, listen, I'm doing a live stream right now. I can't be seeing that message because I'll get into an accident, and I don't feel like getting into an accident. I got this guy up my ass now. It's great. I love these people. Let me tailgate you, which is against the state of Massachusetts. Fucking people, man. Anyway, slow down. Enjoy the scenery, asshole. Look at the gorgeous trees. Stop tailgating me, piece of shit. Anyway, calm down. So, yeah. So anyway, I'm really interested in this drum machine, even though I have several drum machines. And some people are like, Erico, why don't you get rid of the drum machines? And I'm like, because I like them. I'm a drummer. I like drum machines. I like tinkering with sounds and tweaking. Okay. And if my wife and I are going to go look at a house tomorrow, and, we might put an offer in if I like the house, right? And, if it's a nice house and we buy it, I'm going to have a real drum set, because I miss playing, Haven't lost my chops. I still got my chops. So I still play here and there. I had an electronic kit, but I put it away because I needed room for my 3D printer. I don't know, obligations. But anyway, so yeah, I like drum machines, and I think that's a really cool drum machine. And it's cheap, excuse me. It's inexpensive. And it's gotten some great reviews because it does sound just like the original, which I'm pretty impressed with. But again, other people are like, I will never buy a piece of Behringer gear again. How about that guy? I think it's his video's being passed around the Renegades. He's like, don't waste your money on Behringer gear. Their tech support is horrible. He shows the gear that he bought, and apparently there's nothing wrong with the gear, but he registered it, and he wants to know if there's the tech support if something goes wrong with it, if he can talk to somebody. Like, I don't know. I don't get people. I get it. Is Behringer's tech support any good? Well, be honest with you, I've had them answer questions for me. They can't help me with my DeepMind 12, the DeepMind 12 display issue that apparently happens to all DeepMind 12s, I found out. I can still see the display. It's very dim. Backlighting is gone on it. I told you before, if you ever watched any of my other videos, that I do use the DeepMind 12 editor librarian that's on my computer, which is it's great. It works great. But you know, I'd like to have the screen back. I asked them if they would do it for me, if they would send me a new screen, because you know I'm an electronics engineer. I tear things apart and put them back together again and stuff, and you know I just think that it'd be cool if I'm willing to pay whatever they want to sell it to me for, but they said no. So I said okay, and I talked to Sweetwater, and Sweetwater says, well, you didn't buy it from us, so we can't repair it for you. So I was like, oh, okay, all right. So yeah, so you know, the next person I'm going to hit up is Kent Spung, and see if he can help me out. Jamie from Geosynths. Jamie tried to hook me up. He actually sent me the diagram on how to do it, which I thought was really cool. Some screenshots and stuff, and I actually got a hold of the company that I think it was him. Maybe it wasn't. I don't know. I'm pretty sure it was Jamie. Okay. Something's going on here. I'm getting messages. I don't know what's happening here. All right. Listen, I don't mean to cut you short. All right, listen, guys, stay frosty, stay creative, and watch your six. Sorry for the cutout, but I gotta go.